If you want to watch any more videos from the TheKimberLeague, good fucking luck.
Do it.
Because we've made it as
Just
hard
you
as
try.
possible. We have buried ours deep.
Unwatchable.
They're unwatchable. It's a tool.
You'll understand why.
You'll understand why. I recommend
You'll
skipping
figure it
halfway through. That's normally when they pick up. I've had it, guys! I've figured out our big break, guys! Don't worry. Don't need to do a podcast today. Chuck those cushions over the other side that I pushed over for dramatic effect. I've got this all sorted, boys. It's all cool. It's all calm. We are going to burst onto the big scene using Jingle Cat. That's right, this is an FTR1 Christmas special. I'm here with the old, decrepit wizard that is Jacko W. What do the tea leaves read for us today? Is it success?
No.
Brilliant! And also, from my pot downstairs, or actually maybe it is my pot downstairs, it is the kitchen pot.
Hello, I'm here.
Brilliant. Now, I know you guys are all very confused and very excited about what is happening today. Well, I'm going to tell you. We are going to do a Jingle Cats to break it big on the big screen. Now, I know you've got a lot of questions.
What's a Jingle Cat?
What's a Jingle Cat? That's wonderful. Now, there is a visual aid for those at home if you are able to tune in. 1 second.
It's time for a super pause. We've just been informed I've been far too loud, screaming and shouting.
Yes. So, basically, as you see on the screen behind me, we have cats flying about, meowing to a classical song, a song that we all well know and loved. In this case, it is Waltz of the Jingle Fly. I don't know what it is. I don't know what this song is. Anyway, basically, what we have here is something pretty miraculous. I have combined the best bits of Christmas with the most relevant trends of this year in order to develop what will probably end up being the greatest Jingle Cats ever made. And it will be seen on the 1st of December in front of a line of adoring fans, hopefully, provided that we get rated more than 4 out of 5, but I'm pretty confident in that. So, I put together a couple of ideas and I thought I'd throw them at you, see your guys' takes. You know, I'm expecting all positive stuff. You guys have any questions thus far?
Couple.
Hit away. Fire them at me.
How do I get this bit of text to wrap properly? Because it's all big and no one.
I don't know how to help you with that issue, I'm sorry to say.
Oh no.
Okay, you say people are gonna watch it. Who's gonna watch it?
We are sending it directly to yogscast HQ with Ginger Dwarf Boy Simon Lane and Space Boy Lewis Brinsley. Yes, you into that.
What's all this on the screen?
What's all this on the screen? These are my plans.
They
which we're going to talk through.
Terrifying.
Oh, certainly.
I'm afraid.
Any other questions from the class?
We are attention-seeking pussies.
You're not having deja vu. Any suggestions that we have to re-record this episode are completely unfounded. Yes. Small boy at the back, who had a question as well.
Are we attention-seeking pussies?
We'll get into that.
It says we are.
We're going to get into everything on that.
Who or what is Tory Bridge?
Are there any questions unrelated to what's on the screen at the moment?
What the fuck is a yogscast?
It is a group of people who started off doing a podcast and also a World of Warcraft guild, and they did Minecraft videos and then became very popular, and then they did a charity stream once a year where they reacted to Jingle Cats, and really that's every relevant thing that the yogscast have ever done.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
I love it.
No worries.
I'm already a fan.
They're good boys and girls.
They're good boys and girls and maybe other. You know,
Yeah.
some people might put down
I sure shit down.
prefer not to say on their forms. You know,
Which YouTube callously turns into hive mind sometimes
Yes.
on the gender thing, which I think is
Yeah.
bizarre, but there we are.
Yes. Now, what we have first is that I've decided to construct a Christmas song. Now, the pot, you might remember that I gave you a strange request for a music parody recently.
There was one a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, sure. It was a
Now-
bit of a out of the blue.
Would you
But
believe?
I did as you requested.
Would you believe that that exact song is actually the basis for this Jingle Cats?
Well, are you sure that's wise?
I don't see anything wrong. I think it's tasteful. I think it's a song for all ages. I think it's recognisable, and I think it's something that the kids at the moment are really into.
Yeah, sure.
Heinous. What a heinous thing to say.
So
It
we're
was
going
a
to.
song.
It was a song. You know,
It's not anymore.
we're going for a name. We're not sure what we're going to call it. Either we're attention-seeking pussies or attention-seeking pussycats. I might err on the side of caution to not scare the yogscast. Which of course, as we all know, the anagram.
It's not an anagram.
It's
It's an
WAP.
acronym.
That famous anagram. WAP.
You did this last time.
Chris, you
What
told
do
me
you
were gonna carry
mean?
this podcast.
What do you mean last time? This is
What's
the
a
third
last
time we're having this conversation.
What even is a last time, Matt?
What is the last time? You, my friend, are drunk and evidently.
I feel like I'm having deja vu.
I think you need to. Have you got some water there?
No.
Right, quick pause. Let Matthew go get some water. I want you to go out now. I want you to get
Does
some water. I
deja
want to
vu
come
cure
back and I want you to
water?
show us some water before we continue
Does
this
deja
podcast.
vu cure water?
You know what I mean.
Does-
I'm an
does
old
de-
wizard. I'm tired.
Does deja vu cure water? Well, that's one thing to track.
Sir,
Either the
sir,
water.
Does deja vu
vu
cure
Cure
water?
Let me
Google.
think about it while you go
Does
get your
deja
water.
vu
Go
cure
go
water?
on. I want you to stand up.
Fine.
No, you're not fine. You're clearly delirious. Go get yourself
You're
some
positively
water.
delirious.
Look, he can't stop
hysterical.
laughing at this serious
You're in
discussion.
delirium. Fine. Fuck it.
Okay.
How did you manage that? How did you do that? You just told him to go. Well, he did.
Yeah.
What did I just
I
witness?
can hear him filling up his water. Or he's peeing into his cup. We'll never know.
That was too fast. That was
Too
pee.
fast. That was a fast pee.
Mind you,
It
that's-
shouldn't be the
That's
tap.
cloudy looking water.
Yeah.
It's London.
Has it fixed your deja
Yeah, it's
vu?
pretty cloudy, isn't it?
Yeah.
God, show me
I
that
think
one
that
more
might
time.
be more the light than the...
Yeah.
Oh, gain.
I go see a doctor
That's-
about that. Anyway,
It's fine. It's drinking.
Doctor, my water was cloudy. Stop peeing.
It's alright, I've cured water with my deja vu.
well, at least I fixed something here. Anyway, now that he can come down from his roller coaster of what we'll say an emotional state, basically I got you clips of the 3 major cats in our life. My own cat Patrick, you won't have seen him on the podcast. He's too lazy to come upstairs and sit on my lap. He'd rather sit on a bed. We have
figured out
Shadow,
upstairs
who you might
for
confuse
idiots.
as the blanket on Jackal's bed, because when Shadow's on there,
She's
she
usually
doesn't
on it.
move, does she?
You can't really see it.
Does-
And then Little Craggle, which you might know
Clues in
from the air sign warden that
Every other episode.
every
Every
other
time
episode.
ever anything.
I
ever
was thinking
happens,
about getting my
I use
dog
the sound
Tori, Tori named after the Blue Power Ranger, to do the bridge, but kind of forgot about
It's not
to
a
send
blue
you those
dog.
files.
Definitely not the Blue Power Ranger.
It's
Well,
also not a blue dog.
we had a Lego figure of the
Or a
Blue
Power
Power
Ranger.
Ranger, and we were like, let's call it Tori, and then realised that Tori meant other things, such as Virgin Japanese, and also a nickname for the Conservative Party. But those were unintentional
Who are blue.
naming schemes. Yeah.
I never thought about it. It's Tory the dog.
Yeah. Fortunately,
That's on you, man. I just
yeah,
thought
that
of it
is.
as an instant name, but you've pointed it out now.
Yeah, I
didn't make the
know.
connection.
I got it. Somebody pointed it out to us, and we were like, "Oh
Your
no."
dog's called Tory.
Well, we made our dog into a political statement.
Oh no!
This
It's
is
got to wear a
terrible.
blue tie now.
Yeah.
Fat pigs in the head.
Yeah, I hope not. I don't really have the insurance for it. Anyway, we were thinking about getting wasp antagonists, but unfortunately, you
That's
know how
hard to fill.
unions are at the moment.
You know what the wasp unions
A
are
lot
like.
of
Wasps,
red
man.
tape.
They
That's
fucking
it.
unionised, didn't
Hard to,
they?
yeah.
Bloody social media has caused all the
Yeah.
wasps to unite.
Apparently, they're sick of wasps being portrayed in media as villains, and they want a more representative of the wasp culture. Whereas in my mind, I was just thinking wasp antagonists. It's pretty sad. So yeah, we got the
Shame.
prelude. I've been working a bit on it, so I can kind of give a little bit of detail on this, which is quite nice.
Hit me.
So at the beginning we have Patrick, myself, but with Patrick's face kind of following my head,
Of course.
waking up from bed, and an alarm goes off, and we check the alarm. It says Jingle Cats, and then I kind of jiggle out of the room. I had to do a couple of takes there because on some of the takes you could see my pants when I was leaving.
Oh, that's awkward.
A lot of my
You should have that
trousers
in.
are very
Film.
loose at the moment. Don't
Not a
worry,
bit of
if you
pants,
if
not
you
a
look
taste,
out, you
just
might
a
notice
taste,
that something
just
that looks like a top is actually pants in the
Just a
fully released
tasteful
video.
little bit
But I
of
couldn't be.
ass.
Yeah, it's just a tasteful little bit of ass. There's no butt crack. It's just pant.
No, we wouldn't do that to you. That's
We wouldn't do that. If there was butt crack, we would definitely be changing it. But because it's not,
we binned off
and because
YouTube.
it does look
That's not
like,
allowed.
yeah. So you walk out the room. It goes red, and then we have Hat Films getting wet. You know who Hat Films are?
Not
Films and
important.
hats.
Not important at all. They get wet.
Okay, I can understand that.
And so they're getting wet, and we'll kind of have somebody dancing in from one of the corners until we kind of break into a load of clips from the yogscast greatest hits. And by their greatest hits, I mean the live action sections I could find online and rip off the internet. And would make sense for some people
Classic.
dancing in it. You know, the basic stuff, you know, but not overcomplicating it. And throughout the first part of the video, we're going to be slutting ourselves out. Though some people would more tastefully say that we are dancing in the vicinity of the yogscast clips whilst the
Never
meows
heard
are
Chris say
happening.
anything like that. That took me by surprise.
And that's the reaction we want from the yogscast audience.
I want it flashing at the top and bottom of the screen when we're first doing it, just slutting.
I can't do that because I start dancing when Hat Films are getting wet, and so there might be mixed messages with the Hat Films being wet, thinking that they are the ones slutting about.
Right, but
If we're doing the dancing right, there will be no.
Yeah, we don't want
emotions.
to dig at them. This is a
No, we gotta be
platform
doing
for our
very
success,
slutty
which will
dances.
definitely work out. And
Question:
yes.
Do any of you know how to twerk?
Matthew, you're our own hero. You heard it here first, everybody. Matt's going to be twerking in the video.
Do you know, the thought did cross my mind that I would do that when I get
Brilliant.
around to recording it, but I'll give it a go.
Brilliant.
Why not?
Give it a go. Even if it's not good, I'll put it in. Don't worry. That's the TheKimberLeague guarantee.
That's a Jacko W promise if I ever saw one.
So yeah, we're kind of dancing around. We're having a good time. We're kind of climbing the ladder of yogscast fame. We kind of have the more notable clips later on in the video, kind of more crazy ones. So at the beginning, hanging out with some furries, the usual
Classic.
stuff. What we do, you know, a classic Saturday night for the TheKimberLeague. That's where we're going with this. And the act one of the video ends with Jacko W getting exploded by a grenade. you know,
I'd have it no other way.
we want an emotional core, and we thought, you know,
there's got to be some
when
moss,
people
otherwise what's the point?
when people see Patrick Shadow and Little Craggle, who are they going to be
Exploded to
most
smithereens.
endeared to? And we're like, Little Shadow has definitely got to be
Poor
the
little
one
Shadow.
Fucking
Just
blasted
blowing up.
to Kingdom
blowing
Come.
up. There's a sad scene. We've managed to get some professional French translators in, and they will be doing a monologue over the piece. But we've got some English subtitles. But you know, we tried to write it in English, but let's just say that
The
the
emotion
English
wasn't there.
language doesn't contain the lexicon of depth. And it was really
limited.
between French and German, but unfortunately I don't know anyone who speaks German, so we had to go for French. Which, you know, really would have helped out if we knew someone who spoke German, but just that's impossible.
Them's the
Sure
breaks,
Yeah.
you know.
Sure.
That's the deal, isn't it, sometimes?
We have Jakao die after some emotional stuff. It should also be, if people haven't caught on to the plot line at this point, so we're very heavy-handed on what's happening in the video during the second act, and then at the end of it, Jacko W is replaced by Sir Toddy, who comes bursting in the doors, and then we kind of continue climbing up the ranks. At the beginning of Act 3, we're about to have the big confrontation with our antagonists, the yogscast, and we enter in and they have a little
They're
bit...
the antagonists.
Well, that's the twist.
They're the bad guys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, they're the people we're trying to sell out to, I
Yeah.
think, is the
Yeah.
message we're trying to get across.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I think that message is abundantly clear by this point in the trailer.
So, I've
So
kind of
calling
cut
it a trailer.
together
I'm
there...
I'm calling it a trailer. Yeah, it will
Yeah.
be the trailer for this podcast channel.
Yeah.
I hope you understand that. I'm going to keep it as the trailer for this channel.
Yeah.
Because
When we make a show reel, it will
Yeah,
be the
I've
first thing.
I've cut together their introduction to last year's Jingle Jam. So they're like, hello, welcome to the Jingle Jam. And then Simon introduces us, and our characters do a little sing-song, and then we get verbally abused. And that's the end of the video.
nifty.
And then if we can, I don't know whether we can get this in time, but I'd like to get a little Photoshop of us three posing together with TheKimberLeague production underneath. And that'll be the end of the video. So, you know, a
Chris,
basic video
how
that
are we
I have
gonna
to get done
get a
on
photograph?
Thursday, which is
Well, if we
4
do, like,
days
the
away.
cut it out. And
Yeah.
you've got your work cut out for you.
I do have my work cut out for me. Fortunately, I have all of the clips. I just need to put everything together and then track cat faces onto a load of video.
It's a good thing you got me to do that a little while ago, because 4 days, not enough.
Yeah, not enough to do.
Jesus
the
Christ,
music.
I don't ever want to
Yeah.
hear that song again.
Yeah, it's an interesting one. I really thought that, you know, WAP is probably the most friendly yet sexually suggestive song I know that came out in 2020. And I
Swipe
think,
your nose like a credit card.
you know, I think not only do you want to be approachable and in touch with the kids, but I think that hint of seduction may be what
Chris.
entices the yogscast to sell
Don't
us
ever
the
say
yogscast
in touch with the kids in the same sentence as WAP ever again.
You
It's
see,
just illegal.
this is why I
Just
didn't
plain
want
illegal.
to bring it up too early on, but I thought since it's coming up, it's around that time, because I know that you are not ready for my vision.
You're
And my
more
vision
ready by the sounds of
is
it.
Jingle Cat's WAP cover. So yeah, do you have any questions?
It's bold. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Well,
Yeah.
it's pretty
Good question.
simple. So here's the yogscast, and here is us, the TheKimberLeague. Now you see, currently the yogscast, pretty big channel. They're kind of diamond blue, and we are.
Haven't it?
They've got their
In
diamond play
comparison.
button.
Yeah, we're kind of We're a brown piece of shit.
Poopy.
Okay. Now,
We have 15 subscribers.
what will happen is that the TheKimberLeague kind of approaches, and our Jingle cat is on top of them. And what we are doing is we are basically sucking the blood of the yogscast.
I see. Yes.
So, you know, we
I
don't
understand.
ruin them, and then we go on a merry old way. And you see
They're
now
still a friendly piss yellow, and now we're
Yeah,
a vibrant green. It's great.
vibrant green.
Healthy tube.
So did that description help you all?
100%.
Yeah,
No, I understand.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Questions
understand
asked.
fully
Yeah,
what
got
we're
it, got
doing
it, got it,
now.
got it.
Now,
We are
The thing
essentially
is that-
clambering on top of a successful production, and then pulling down our trousers and showing our bare ass to the world
yeah.
on the shoulders of
The
giants.
issue is
rather
that there will be many other people showing their bare ass, so ours has to be
Our ass has to be the
shaved.
twinkliest.
It's got to be the
They're
shiniest.
best not to
Shiniest
be.
ass.
It best be the roundest, perkiest, and most
Now
pert
I
ass.
understand why we're doing WAP. Because
Yes, it's got to be
Yeah.
the wettest assest. It's got to be the wettest, pussiest ass.
And I don't think anyone has the lexicon to describe that to the yogscast more than Nicki Minaj.
I hope you know what
Ninky
yeah.
Minaj.
Ninky Minaj. Let's go to the beach.
Yeah. We were thinking about maybe getting some tinsels and Santa hats, but I think if need be, I could pop them in
Did
and
you put
post.
jingles in it? Is it even a remote?
Yeah,
There are
there's
jingles in
jingles.
it.
There are jingles. There, if you
That's
listen
sick. I love that.
carefully, you might
it was one
hear.
of the weirder requests for
Yeah.
the whole project, but I must admit,
Was
but
it?
it does make more sense now.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love that because the event happened. There's now no proof whatsoever that it was my idea. No proof.
Yeah.
How brilliant!
No, yeah.
It's all your fault that we're doing WAP specifically. It's all yours. All
Yeah.
on you.
All the
Yeah.
blame has been
Yeah,
passed to
it's-
Chris.
It's
now.
all Chris's fault.
I have not been resistant to the choice of WAP. I was not hesitant by it, and
No.
other people
You were
didn't pick
forcing
it
it on
for me.
us.
I
It
certainly
was a
did
long
pick.
email chain. It
I
was
certainly
heated.
did pick WAP, a song I didn't know at the beginning of this month, to be the song that we parodied. But yeah, you know, I thought I
should've
just
done
wanted to
Bugsnax.
touch base with you, with the audience.
Do it
It should
next
be
year.
out now. It'll either
Next
be out on this channel or our brand new Clips channel.
I mean,
Um,
hopefully
Probably yeah.
some of the
probably
people
both.
who have seen it have come and watched this to find out what the hell we did. And
Matt, I love the
now
face.
you're hello.
Your
Yeah.
hello. Hello.
And
you're
if
here
you
now.
want to watch any more videos from the TheKimberLeague, good fucking luck.
Do it.
Because we've made it as
Just
hard
you
as
try.
possible. We have buried
They're
ours deep.
unwatchable.
They're unwatchable. It's a tool.
You'll understand why.
You'll understand why. I recommend
You'll
skipping
figure it out.
halfway through. That's normally when they pick up.
That is actually.
Give
If
it
you
about
want-
ha-
if
give
you
it
want
about half
chaos
an hour to an
and
hour.
little context.
Yeah. And
Look, man,
look.
Pitbull songs make tasty ice cream flavors,
hmm
and more importantly, we come up with good ice cream flavors when given Pitbull songs.
We come up with good
Yes.
ice cream flavors. We make good subcultures. We do the news good.
We did do the
Find
news.
the truth.
Sometimes we
a
get a
whole
bit
news.
drunk.
We do good things.
How drunk
Sometimes
happens.
we get too drunk, and some people need to be sent out to go get themselves a glass of water.
Deja vu fixes drunk.
Yes. Have you finished that water?
I have actually. I've literally downed a pint of
Do
water.
you need another
That's a
water?
silly. You might
I'm
need another
alright.
water.
I'm okay.
Are you sure?
The
I know
deja
what you need,
vu has
Christopher.
caused-
You need
cured
more
my-
salt lamp.
Yeah, I
The
think
deja.
somebody needs a bit more salt rock lamp
Salt
in their
rock.
life.
Salt rock
I
lamp.
don't have a salt rock lamp on me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why was that? Why is that the
Canonically,
answer?
Why is that?
Cannot.
Not yet.
I'm gonna put in a cut right here of you giving that thing a hefty lick at my behest, like a little bitch. You can just give it a big old lick.
I can just give it a big old
We're good friends. We
We're
don't
good friends.
we don't we don't.
We're
hate
good
each other.
friends who
I'm certainly not hard to work with.
I am.
Well,
And Jacko W is in the Goldilocks zone in between.
he's just right.
Just right.
Depending
He's
on how much
just
alcohol he's
wrong.
taken.
Taken.
It's like a
Yikes.
scale. Yeah.
Need to make a chart.
But yeah, that's pretty much all of it. Do you have any closing questions, closing remarks, closing questions?
No, I think it's a coherent idea.
Comic Sans.
Comic
It just
Sans.
it just says Comic Sans.
Yeah.
Is that for the subtitles?
No.
Of course. How could I be so stupid?
No, it's for the voiceover, Matt. You idiot.
Yeah.
It's for the voiceover.
Don't you know?
The
The
voiceover
voiceover
is
is
in
in
Comic
Comic
Sans.
Sans.
Don't you
That's
know the
cool,
French
yeah.
talking Comic Sans?
I don't speak French,
It's a
unfortunately.
massive insult.
I let the
Yeah.
funky music do the talking.
Yeah.
Christ.
So
Oh,
anyway,
it's all.
we're
Oh
on
God, that is.
we're on
Wow.
other social medias. You can find me at Brian Blessed Official on Twitch. Jacko W, where are you at?
I'm not on Twitch anymore because I don't like it much. It's not very good. I'm doing YouTube's now, so it's just Jacko W at YouTube.
But you didn't answer my question. Where are you at?
Chair.
And the pot.
Dot-
What are you up
dot
to?
org.
I'm on the SoundClouds.
Wow.
You can listen to the Jingle Cats. It'll be up by the time this goes up, I should think.
If you want to listen to the unlistenable, be our
Along
fucking
with
guest.
all of the previous unlistenables I've made, and maybe a couple of others if I have time to put them up, because I need.
We should have called this channel unlistenable.
I should have called this podcast unlistenable.
Now, good night, everyone. Drink hard, drink early, drink fast. Night night.
Bye bye.
Christ, send help.